Hello, Leo. Welcome to your 2020 yearly reading. My name is Rachel from ReikiWithRachel.com, and I have 12 months worth of energies pulled out here, which we will go over both using Tarot and Oracle, and then we'll get more specific in terms of a love reading and an abundance reading and a career life purpose reading. So I want to just first mention, I want to first thank you for joining in. Welcome if you are new. And I'm a big proponent of giving you guidance so that you can stand in your power. Everything that comes through is guidance for you, but is not set in stone. So if something comes up that you're not feeling, you can shift it. If something comes up that you're really excited about, put your energy towards that. We are creating our reality. Everything's a reflection on who you are. So keep that in mind. Also keep in mind this is a general reading. So take what resonates, ditch what doesn't. Don't try to make things fit. Don't allow anything to cause fear. If it causes fear, it's not true guidance. That's your ego interfering. So if something resonates on a deep soul level, that's your guidance. If something makes you scared, that's not your guidance. That's the best. It's your emotional guidance system. It's the best way to tell if a message is for you or if it isn't. What else? What else before we get started? I think that's pretty much it. If you haven't subscribed yet and you're into this kind of stuff, I'm going to be doing a lot of card readings, pick a card readings this year, and energy healing sessions, and some twin flame stuff. I always do twin flame stuff. I might start a new channel just for that. But anyway, that's what's to come. Let's get started with your reading for January. Okay, so we are starting off with a lot of potential, Leo. Oh, also, all the cards came out, okay? All my fire signs, all the cards come out. So when I'm shuffling, like the earth and the air, like they have one, maybe two cards come out. Oh no, not you, Leo. You have like multiple from every deck. You have all the things to say, and I love it because it's just who you are. And so you're getting a lot of messages coming through. And like I said, we begin with a lot of potential in January. So you get the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, Door to Spirit, Blossoming Abundance also in reverse. So these two reversal cards, the Blossoming Abundance and the 10 of Pentacles, are talking about abundance. They're talking about a lot of abundance. So the 10 of Pentacles is like long-term security, wealth, like really some major abundance. And they're both in reverse, coming to tell you that this is the potential. And if you have been feeling a little stuck or stagnant, then you are opening a whole new door. And I feel like the door that you're opening is one of where you really are taking your power back, where you're learning to harness your energy. Now, your thoughts are energy, your intentions are energy, your actions are energy, your words are energy, your spiritual practices are energy, raising your vibration through meditation or through mantras or whatever you do to raise your vibration. By you doing this, you are going to see all this potential come to fruition. I'm excited to see how the rest of the year plays out. But if you've been getting little, like maybe number signs, synchronicities, if you've been getting little manifestations, maybe you have been starting to see an increase of abundance, there's a lot more waiting for you. Like a lot more. Go with it and do what you need to do to align with it. It's here for you. If anybody's I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with the Abraham Hicks teachings, she always talks about the vortex, like how what we want is in the vortex and all we had to do is align with it, right? It's already there for us. That's the feeling that I'm getting from, that's the feeling that I'm getting from this energy starting this year. So how do you want to enter this new decade? What thoughts, what energy, what feelings, what intentions do you want to set? Be deliberate with them, and you're going to be and expect to align with this energy. What a way to start off. That's awesome. I'm also feeling like a lot of you are going to be deepening your spiritual practice, deepening maybe intuitive skills like channeling or just intuition or all the clairaudient, clairsentience. Like you're going to be deepening that this year. like opening like a whole new doorway. Even if you feel like you've been on this path for years or for a long time now, it's going to be going. You're going to be taking it even further. And that might be what leads some of you to abundance. It might be intuitive gifts. It might be your spiritual teacher. It might be that you are a law of attraction coach. You know, if you feel like you have a spiritual purpose here, then follow that. And the more you follow that, the more you align with your abundance. Okay, then what do we get? Oh, then we have all the cards coming out. Okay, so February is a mixed energy. We're going to say that before I send you the cards or show you the cards. The Eight of Swords in reverse. The Five of Cups. The Three of Cups. And the Deceit card. So what I'm really feeling like is if you are, let's take the first two cards that came out, the Eight of Swords in reverse and the Five of Cups. If you're looking to the past for guidance on the future, you're looking at the wrong place. If you are bummed out about what hasn't occurred yet, if you're super focused on your current situation and how you haven't seen things manifest or come to fruition yet, your intuition, you're not tuning in with your higher knowing or your guidance system. So stop it. And these are, let's pull up the card. These are deceitful thinking patterns. So in February, you know, you might start the new year like really gung-ho, and then in February some old doubts, some old patterns are coming up, and these are allowing you to see your blocks. That's all they are. They're allowing you to see the illusion, the delusion, this world that we're living in. It's all energy. It's all an illusion anyway. So when you become so sucked in and attached to what you're seeing, that's not the reality. What is the reality is we're all part of Source, that we are creators, that we are abundant. We're all equally worthy of the same amount of abundance. Abundance is just energy. Okay, it's not, we label it and we put all these stipulations on it of what abundance means and what fame means or what success means or what love means, but like it's all energy at the end of the day. So if you're getting really swept up and really discouraged, then it's a time to take a step back and plan and set intentions for what you want to manifest next. Don't get sucked back into the illusions that your ego and your doubt and these old programs want to hold you into. They want to hold you stuck. Look to the future. So that's what this, you know, the Five of Cups, he's looking at 3 past failures, but there's 2 cups that are waiting for him if he just turned around. So that's what you're being asked to do. Don't feed into the old programming, and when it comes up, see it as an illusion, see it as a program, and see it as just a little insight to what your blocks are, and you make the conscious decision to shift your perception. And that's where the Three of Cups come in. Three of Cups is about a new kind of energy, a celebration. This is coming together. This is seeing a manifestation happen, something that you've been intending for. You could see it come to fruition, but you have to keep your eyes looking forward. You have to keep your expectations on what is to come. You have to keep your expectations on what you know you are creating, rather than getting bummed out about something not happening as quickly as you want. And once you do that, then you're in this like celebration, positive, optimistic kind of emotional space, energetic space, and that's whenever you really shift things in your life. Now, a lot of people read like 3 of anything as a third party situation. I don't, but if you, I don't know. If that is pertaining to you, like maybe in a love relationship where there's like, you're doubting if the person is faithful to you, or you're doubting if, and I don't know why this is coming through, so it has to be coming through to somebody because I never read the card this way. If you are in a relationship or have a twin flame, or you're separated and you have a twin flame, or a person who is in another relationship and you're bummed out about that, the more you focus on what you don't want, the more of that you see in your reality. So if there is any sort of third party situation, put your focus on what you do want. Ignore your current reality. There's tons of YouTube videos about that, talking about specific person manifesting that. Put your energy there. Don't put your energy on things that you don't want. Just in general, relationships, abundance, jobs, You are creating. You have a lot of energy as a Leo. Like, Leos have so much energy. All that fiery energy, use it for what you want, not focusing on what you don't want. Okay, so then we get the 7. Now we're moving on to March, and we get the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. And then we get the Strength card. So to me, this is talking about a period where you were waiting to see something come to fruition is coming to an end. And it's coming to an end because you really have stood in your strength. Look at this card. This is, this is your card, the Strength card. There's a lion on it. This is a Leo energy. It's stepping, which is so funny because I just said how powerful Leos are, and then we get this card. I love when that happens. This is you stepping into your power. So you're the only one that is holding you back from seeing your manifestations, what you're trying to create, happen, And you're doing so by focusing on the past or focusing on things in your current situation you don't like. But the second you step into your power and you harness your energy for good, you harness your thoughts, using them to create, using them to build yourself up, constantly affirming how powerful you are, how worthy you are. That's whenever the wait is over and you start to see things within yourself. You start to see yourself changing and you start to see your world changing. So I'm feeling like just so far, the beginning of the year, there's so much potential. And then you almost get like a little bit of, I don't want to say warning, but just like a little bit of hey, don't feed into these old patterns, okay? They're just an illusion. They're not real. And then you kind of have to push past a little bit of this internal resistance. And once you do, you step into your power and then you start to see things like really come together for you. Okay, so those are the first 3 months. Let's move on to April. Oh yeah, all the cards again wanted to come out. Holy moly. I'm going to take a drink of my tea really quick so my voice doesn't get hoarse. Okay, no reversals here. Get the King of Swords, the Hermit, the Ace of Wands, and the Lovers, paired with Archangel Gabriel, who is the Archangel of communication, Archangel of business, also sometimes love and parenthood and just like nurturing and that kind of stuff. So let's really get into these. The King of Swords is right above his head. The first thing that I am drawn to is this butterfly. It's this transformation. So I feel like the first few months you're really going through a transformation and then you're just really focused. You're just like, I'm going here. Nope, I'm still going here. This is where I'm going. This is what I want. This is what I'm choosing. And I'm not letting anything sway me. The King of Swords is also logical. So it's almost like perhaps there's something that you were... I just heard a weird noise. I don't know where it came from. There was something that you are trying to create in your world. This might be a time to logically think, how am I going to make it happen? But you're doing so from a place of being really self-assured, being really, really focused. The King of Swords is so focused. So towards spring, okay, the beginning of spring, you are going to be just focused and in this whole transformative energy. And then we get the Hermit, which is so interesting because it's paired with the Ace of Wands. Sorry guys, I think it's the table making noise. The Hermit is talking about meditation, it's talking about retreating, and it's talking about going within. But paired with the rest of these cards, the energy I'm feeling as a whole, why I feel like this Hermit is coming out is because the Hermit is in a state of allowing. The Hermit isn't necessarily grinding away, but the Hermit knows that where his focus is where his attention goes, and that's where the energy flows. So if you can see this card, there's a light, and he's just so focused on that light. That's you. That's what you're really, the energy that you're stepping into is being focused on your light, being focused on your power, being focused on your internal divine nature as a creator, and allowing things to come to you. Like not working so damn hard all the time. but allowing. You're learning to receive is what I just got. Then we get the Ace of Wands, and some of what you might be receiving are really cool ideas. This is something that's coming. This is a new insight, a new intuition. This does call for some action, but it's not going to be like hard action. It's not going to be action that you don't want to do. It's an action that's very aligned. And then we get the Lovers. So come the beginning of, like April-ish, you might be coming together in a new relationship or deepening a current relationship. How I said with like the third party situation, again, this is just for some of you, that might be over and you're coming back into union. But if this doesn't pertain to a relationship, this is finding balance. This is finding yin and yang balance, balance between doing, balance between being, balance between giving, balance between receiving. This could also be like a partnership with somebody in terms of business or a friendship, but just allow it to really unfold. So in April, you're wanting to be focused. You're wanting to allow yourself to receive. You're wanting to act on ideas when you're given them. And by doing so, you are opening yourself up to whole, like, new relationships, a deepening a relationship, coming back together, finding new people, finding internal balance within yourself. And this paired with the Archangel Gabriel card, I'm really feeling like there's something that you're going to be speaking into the world, doing in this world, like really just being sure of who you are and your voice, and not only your voice, but like your thoughts. Like you're trusting your thoughts, you're trusting your voice, others, because you're exuding this confidence and this focus. Others are trusting you. Others want to hear what you have to say. This could be a card of writing a book, of starting a new business, of a creative venture, some sort of artwork. You're bringing this to the world in some kind of way, but it's so like easy and effortless, and it's not saying that there's no hard work that you'll have to do. It's just that the hard work won't really feel like hard work because you're acting on intuition and you're acting from authenticity, and I just keep getting the word focus. It's like all of the energy, all of your powerful energy, you're focusing it on something, whether that's a career, a relationship, whatever it is being focused, and you are seeing the power in that. Okay, so let's look at May now. Oh my gosh, how crazy. Oh my gosh, you can't make this stuff up. We get the Queen of Swords. So we just got the King of Swords. Now we're getting the Queen of Swords. So it's like they had to just, the universe, the cards had to drive home the point of being really freaking focused and looking towards the future. Just looking towards what is ahead. And then you get the Strength card. Again, it came out before with the Oracle. Here you get it again. This is your energy. This is a gentle strength. This is a harnessing. She's harnessed the lion. This is you harnessing your energy. This is you harnessing your thoughts. This is you harnessing all of those old programs, all of like that doubt and shit that like you just don't need anymore. You've gotten rid of it and you've harnessed it. And you've done so with your focus, not by looking at the past, not by being consumed with any current reality that is really, all your current reality is something that you've already manifested before. So if you don't like it, you shift it. You shift it by shifting your energy, right? You shift it by focusing forward on where you know that you're going. And this Queen of Wands, when you look, all the clouds are behind her, right? The sky is now clear. She has overcome. She has transcended. She's transcended by harnessing her power, by harnessing her inner strength. And then the two Oracle cards that came out were the woman holding the coin, which is talking about knowing your value, knowing your worth, and it's also talking about an increase in abundance. So we get very feminine energy here around May. This is a focused allowing. So feminine energy is being and allowing, and they're both kind of just sitting on their throne and letting stuff come to them. They're letting people come to them. They're letting opportunities come to them. They're knowing that they are this like bright light that others are attracted to, that opportunities are attracted to, and they're sitting in that knowing, and they're staying focused on that knowing, and manifestations are coming to fruition. There's an increase in abundance. There's an increase of opportunities, not by physically doing a whole lot, but by just being in this state. this focused, allowing state. And then the second card that we get was the second chakra, Archangel Ariel. And the second chakra, which is your sacral chakra, is the chakra of going with the flow, which again, and it's your most feminine of all the chakras. This is, the chakra that is the power center for your womb. And this is where your inner child is. And this is a very feminine, flowy, watery kind of energy. You're really being asked in May to embrace your feminine nature, whether you are a male or female. Again, it's just the energy of allowing, of nurturing, and I feel like something's growing for you in May, and you're just allowing it to grow. Whether this is something, a personal transformation within you, or something in your outside world, you're allowing it to just be and grow, and you're like seeing what is going to occur, and it's going to be big. Okay, so let's look at June. Okay, so June is a time, we get the Four of Cups with the appreciation in reverse. June is a time where you are really wanting to sit back and appreciate all that you have gone through so far. So I feel like because you have a lot of growth and a lot of transformation, that come June, you're going to be like, what's next? What's next? What's next? What's next? That's not a time. June is not a time for that. June is a time to sit back and appreciate and be. So like spring, early summer, like enjoy yourself. I don't know, go to cookouts or a pool or go on vacation and just like be and allow things to like unfold as they're supposed to. And you keep your energy and you keep your power and you keep your focus. But what you're being encouraged to focus on in June, after you start to see a lot of this transformation, is how far you've come. You don't want to always be on the what's next. Need to have more. Need to be better. You're wanting to sit and be like, wow, look at everything I've done. Look at how amazing I am. Look at how amazing sources and everything that has been given to me. And as you embrace that energy, you get more of it. So, come June, just kind of check yourself a little bit. And if you kind of get in this focus of like feeling defeated or feeling like, no, defeat is not the right word, of feeling like something's next, you don't know what it is, and you're like, you want something to happen quicker maybe than what it is, that's your time to be like, no, this is it's time to appreciate all that I am, all that I've been through, all that I've done so far. That's the energy that we want to carry within ourselves. Like just looking around right now and being like, it's okay. Things are okay. There's nothing wrong. In this very moment, as I'm watching this video, there's nothing wrong in this moment. It's good. That's the energy that you just want to get into and carry with you. And any time where there's no really next step, that's the energy that you want to sit in. Because the next steps present themselves when they're ready and when you're ready. Okay. Oh goodness, this is nice. Okay, so I do feel like for some of you this is going to be a year of relationships, of coming back together in union, of building a new relationship, finding a new relationship, having a better relationship. Get the Lovers. So this is July and we start with the Lovers. Strategy and then hostilities in reverse. So if there's been some hostilities in the past with other people in a relationship, those are falling away. Okay, you're coming back together. If there have been hostilities in you, like an internal conflict within you, like that you're meant to do something, but then you have all these doubts. That whole internal like crap that goes on in our minds, that is dropping away. The hostilities you've had for beating yourself up, not feeling good enough, that's all falling away. The hostilities that you've seen in your world, like I said, if it's been like, I feel like a lot of you are going to be rekindling something, coming together, having a happy home, happy relationships. This can be business partnerships. It's a general reading, so it can mean a lot of different things, but it's definitely a coming together. It's a coming together in balance. And the strategy card is talking about, okay, so what are the next steps? What are the next steps for me? So, in June, you're sitting back and you're appreciating, but now it's again time to strategize. You might be moving with a partner, for a partner. You might be moving careers, transitioning careers, starting a whole business. Not starting, planning the next steps in your business, planning to start a business. This is like a whole strategizing phase now that you're kind of in this more balanced place, whether that's just within yourself or with others. Now the universe is like, now it's time to plan, because like your energy's good, right? You don't want to plan when you're in this like hostile, doubting, icky kind of energy, because what you plan for is not going to, it's going to carry that energy with it. But now that you're in this balanced place and things are starting to fall together, now let's plan our next steps. And that's where you are in July. So let's look at August. Oh, goodness. Okay, there's definitely a healing of a relationship here, guys. Like, and I know this is a general read and it's not going to be for everybody, but it is coming through real strong. We get the Wheel of Fortune. So whatever you strategized for in July, in August, you're opening something new. We get the Three of Hearts in reverse. This is the end of a broken heart. This is a coming back together. Now, this doesn't have to be in a relationship. This could be what has broken your heart, like in terms of like just what hasn't made you feel good. Maybe you weren't happy in your job. Maybe you weren't happy with your finances. Maybe you just weren't content. You know, you just weren't happy within yourself. That's coming to an end. Something is, for some, there's an end of a heartbreak. There's a coming back together. There is an end of just a tough situation involving the heart. For everybody, there is a completion energy of something that did not serve you, and you're welcoming in a brand new cycle in your life. You get the Goddess of the Moon, and then first chakra, Archangel Michael. So this is, I feel like you might want to pay attention to moon cycles in August. I'm almost feeling like the new moon's going to bring new opportunities for you. But you know, the Goddess of the Moon is really just an intuitive card. So these two cards together are talking about trust. They're talking about feeling secure within yourself. Archangel Michael is here to protect you, feeling secure, feeling protected. And from that secure and protected place, you're able to easily follow your intuition. And from that secure and protected place, when you're easily following your intuition, that energy is what is underlying the end of a hard situation and the beginning of a new cycle. So this is the energy that you really are being encouraged to embrace, just feeling good with who you are, trusting the guidance that you get, trusting that this newness, this new cycle is here for you. And as you do that, you call it in. Let's look at September. You're getting a lot of chakra cards. Okay, so I'm just going to tell you in advance, it might be good to be a little proactive and do a little chakra balancing, okay? Because they're all coming out for you. So if you need a chakra balancing, link is below to that. I also have free videos on all the chakras on YouTube. And then I do personal ones too. So we get the Queen of Wands paired with Archangel Chamuel, which is your solar plexus. Now he came in reverse. So there's a lot of yellow here. There's a lot of solar plexus. There is this new cycle is beginning, and you're going to want to like, it's going to be this exciting energy is what I feel like. You're going to want to be like, what's next? Okay, let's do stuff. Go, go, go. But with the solar plexus being in reverse paired with the Queen of Wands, this energy is really calling for, yes, there's action, but it's like a balanced action. It's not an action of anxiety. Like, it's taking steps when you need. It's nurturing yourself along the way. It's really being balanced. I'm drawn to the black cat in this, and black cats are just all about magic, right? So it's like you're wanting to use, again, like your powers, use a little bit of magic, not like, well, I mean, you can use actual magic, but anything's magic. Like your thoughts are magic, your intentions are magic. Like anytime you harness energy, that's magic. And your solar plexus is where all that personal empowerment, all that energy is. So you're really harnessing that, and you're acting from that place. You're wanting to not act from a place of angst or anxiety or like overexcitement, right? This is about a balance of coming from this self-empowered, I know who I am, I know what I want, I know the new cycle is here for me, and I'm going to act in a way that creates the life that I want. I'm going to act in a way that is in alignment with the energy that I want to live every single day moving forward. So that is of balance, that is of calmness, that is of confidence, that is of self-worth, that is nurturing yourself, nurturing others, nurturing all your projects. But it's not overdoing it. You know, we overdo it when we come from a place of lack, when we think if we don't do it all at once, then we're going to miss our opportunity. No, the new cycle's here. Like, you got a major arcana card, you're going to have a new cycle, end of summer, beginning of fall, coming into fall. It's going to be your time to act, but you're not going to have to do it all at once. Do it a little at a time. Things are coming for you. Things are playing out as they should. Let's look at October. Oh goodness, you get the Fool. Trust, trust, trust. There is so much yellow in all these cards. Yellow, Leo, Lion, solar plexus, good energy, the energy of trust. We get the Community card. This could be coming together. This could be you are leading a community, starting a community, whether you're a teacher, you're starting a podcast, you're starting a YouTube channel, just bringing people together. This could be your spiritual community of your guides and your angels who are going to be leading you to your next steps. Whatever it is that involves community, whether that is you're being guided, you're being protected, or you are like being a part of a community or leading a community, trust. And this trust goes with everything. Come October, trust. It's all playing out as it should. It's all playing out for your highest and best good. Excuse me, I'm taking, oh goodness. Let me take a drink of tea. These next two cards are really good. And then we get the Sun. How wonderful that is. So much yellow, so much yellow. This is just bright. Leos, you guys are so bright. You're so bright, and this is all your energy. This is you just shining. You're the star. You're the sun of your universe. Like, just embrace it. Be you. This is a whole new beginning. Like, you've had, so far in the second part of the year, 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcana cards. What's this one? Okay, that's not a major arcana. But still, to have 4 major arcana cards, which are 4 major life changes within 6 months, that's a lot. You're going through a pretty big change in the second part of the year, which is why you're really getting yourself ready this first part of the year with your focus and your energy and all that kind of stuff. This is brand new beginnings. And then it's paired with the card, the Journey, which is number 2. This could be you. To me, this is like a whole new journey or like a completion of something you've been journeying towards, and then like a bright new beginning of something. This could be you actually moving. This could be you traveling more, like you moving somewhere sunny for some of you. This could be the Journey as far as a twin flame journey, since I'm getting a lot of that kind of energy here. Again, this is for some. Whatever it is, it's going to be good. So come November, there's a brand new beginning, another new beginning. Like, there's like a whole lot of new beginnings here. And it's all like, I feel like it's talking about different parts of your life. Like, so I'm getting love life, I'm getting career, I'm getting inspired action, I'm getting like all this good stuff for you. Remember this reading and just allow it. And align with it. Align with it now. Balance your chakras. Do that now so you don't have to worry about it later on. So then the final card that we get is the Knight of Cups in reverse and the Adjacent Possibilities in reverse. And the Knight of Cups is very much going on a journey, and he is crossing this river. And so in reverse, I feel like it's kind of like you're floating down the river now. The Adjacent Possibilities in reverse is saying, like, just choose. Like, you're going to have a lot of different opportunities. That's okay. You can choose. Just choose an opportunity. Choose a new beginning. And then see where things go. Like, it's just very much like you have, like, you're bombarded with, like, new beginnings and all this great stuff, and you're being asked to trust. And come December, come the end of the year, it's just like, okay. Like, no matter what you choose, it's going to be pretty cool. And you've journeyed so far, and now it's your time to kind of, like, ride the wave a little bit. And there's going to be action to come, but it's not going to be in December. Okay, so let's now move on to, what do we have here? Oh, abundance. Okay, cool. We'll do abundance, and then career, life purpose, and then love. All right, Leo, abundance energy for 2020. Leo, abundance energy for 2020. Leo, abundance energy. Oh my goodness. For 2020. Leo, abundance energy for 2020. There's another card, but it wasn't that one. There it is. Oh, geez. Of course, I knew all the cards would come out for you. Okay, well, a lot of them are saying the same things that we already talked about. But the first card that came flying out was unlimited ideas, which really goes with like that last energy I was just talking about. Like, you're going to have a lot of ideas. You're going to have a lot of opportunities. They're good. They're given to you from source. Trust them. And just choose and pursue them. It's like all going to be good. So the unlimited ideas, this is your main abundance reading, okay? Like, this is the main message that the cards have for you. It says your mind is one with God's infinite mind. Therefore, you have complete access to unlimited ideas guaranteed to bring blessings. All you need to do is take divinely guided action and allow these ideas to come to fruition. And this is very much, reminds me of the Goddess of the Moon card. She's like looking up the moon, praying to the moon or her angels or her guides, and she's receiving that energy back. So ask. Just ask and you get answers. You know, if the idea is one that you were meant to pursue, and no, don't squash these ideas that you get. Like, you are getting, your mind is one with God's mind, the universe's mind. Whatever word you want to use, it's one with the mind of the ultimate creator who created everything, who created you. You share that mind. And so this is twofold. Since you have that power and you share that mind, use your mind and focus your mind on that which you want. Also know that you will be receiving these ideas. And it's like, you know, if God came and gave you this idea on a silver platter, would you be like, nah, I don't think so? No, you'd be like, yes, yes, I will definitely do that because it was hand delivered. Well, that's what happens when we get these intuitions. So you're getting unlimited ideas. There's all these brand new beginnings. So it's just following them. Okay. So focus on your priorities. We don't have to say anything else. We've already talked enough about focus. Focus is key to your abundance. This one says exercise to increase your energy and manifestation abilities. So this can be exercise, this can be yoga, but really what this card always signifies to me when I pull it is harnessing your energy, which is what what the whole year has really been talking about. Learn to harness your energy, and that's going to come back to you tenfold in terms of abundance, because abundance is just energy. So whether that is you get in a meditation practice, you get in a yoga practice, you go through some sort of like energy training, or like whatever it is, learn to harness your energy. And remember, everything's energy. So as you harness your thoughts, you harness your energy. As you harness your emotional state, that's your energy. Learning to move energy, to channel energy from nature, from the divine, from your life force energy, that is all building your internal power. And that's huge for you this year in terms of abundance. Pay yourself first. This is knowing your worth. This is energetically giving back to yourself and kind of putting that energy in motion. So rather than giving to everybody first, give to yourself first. And then what you have left over, you give. And that is retraining your subconscious, and it's showing the universe that you are being open and receptive, and you know that you are worthy of receiving. Sever vows of poverty. So this could be just setting your intention right now. Here, let me read the card because I think it gives maybe an affirmation. It says, Dear one, there's no need to suffer and sacrifice. Hold the intention of undoing any vows of poverty or self-denial that you have made. So just say that now. I set the intention to undo and sever any vows of poverty, any self-denial that I've made, consciously or unconsciously, in this lifetime, past lifetimes, across all dimensions, all realities. So be it, and so it is. And it is done. So we knocked that one off the list. And then savings. It says, as you consistently save for your future is saved. So this is, again, giving back to yourself. It's just a shifting of the energy. As you pay yourself first, as you save, I'm also feeling like there might be some transitions going on here. So you might want to plan and prepare, like maybe you are transitioning to a different career. Maybe you're planning on taking a 6-month sabbatical from work and like traveling the world. Like there's like a saving. It's all energy. Like, so you're saving energy so you can expend energy. You're saving money in doing so. You're investing in yourself so that you have more to give. Okay, so those are your abundance readings. I feel like a lot of the, energies we talked about, all we're talking about your abundance too. So there's some themes coming on here for you. Okay, so this is going to be life purpose and career, whatever this means for you. This could be business ventures. Yeah, this could be career success, whatever you feel like your life purpose might be. Could give you guidance on your life purpose. And remember, if you don't know what your life purpose is, but you want to find it, just set the intention and ask. It'll come to you. It'll come to you when you are ready. Sometimes it comes to us in steps. Sometimes we're told our life purpose is one thing just to kind of get the ball rolling. And then our real life purpose comes, Okay. Open your heart to receive love. I feel like a lot of you, part of your life purpose is in a relationship, is maybe just being a loving force in this world. Open your heart to it. Keep going. So much of this energy is talking about that. Trust, trust, trust. Keep going, keep going, keep going. If you feel defeated, put your eye on the prize. Continue to refocus and refocus and refocus and refocus and just keep going. You are absolutely on the right track. Then we get motivation. The card says pray for guidance on how to increase your enthusiasm for and focus on a project. So if you are feeling defeated, and it's gonna come, that's what's gonna happen, then, no, not necessarily. I take that back. Suck that back in. A lot of times when we go through this journey, there are periods where we're feeling just a little low and we're feeling defeated and discouraged. That's a time to ask for help. Pray. Ask your guides. Ask the universe. Give it to something greater. Give your worries to something greater than yourself. And that helps you get out of these little just natural funks that we get in and helps you stay motivated and focused. And then these two cards came out separate. So I do feel like these are just for some of you, but we got speeches and speaking and editor. So I feel like for some of you, there's going to be a book. Maybe you've written a book. It's time to kind of, get the balls rolling on getting it out there and publish. Speaking and speeches, some of you are meant to spread your word, and you got Archangel Gabriel in January, February, March, in April, which is all about speeches and speaking and communication. So this is for some of you, whether that's a YouTube channel, a podcast, like I said, a book, a blog, being a motivational speaker, being a coach of some sort. The cards are, if these resonate, then that message is absolutely for you. Okay, where's my love cards? Oh. And then we will end with your love and romance reading. So take it for how it resonates. Only take what resonates, ditch what doesn't. This could be if you're in a relationship and you're happy, then, what's going to deepen that relationship? If you are separated, coming back together. If you're single, new relationship, like how it resonates. Okay, Leo and love. And I do feel like for a lot of you, this is a big year for love, which is cool. I'm happy for you guys. Oh, goodness. Again, all the cards. All of them. You really are. You don't hold back, Leo. You're quite chatty. Okay, that's enough. I'm cutting you off. Oh, cool. Sorry, I'm just getting a little sneak peek of what we got going on here. Wow. Okay. You got some good cards. We get the honeymoon card. It says enjoy the bliss of a holiday together. We get the children card. Your love life is being affected by children. This could be, for a lot of you, I feel like it's like coming back together as a happy family. This could be healing the inner child. We did get the sacral chakra, which is about healing your inner child. Maybe you are and your partner is doing this inner child healing. Maybe this is you coming together because part of your purpose with you and this other person is to start a family and have children. We get the trust card. This situation is calling you to have faith. So you have a lot of trust going on, a lot of like, don't pay attention to the current circumstances. You know what you want. You know what you're worthy of. Keep your eye there and trust and trust and trust and trust and trust. Then get flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. So as you trust, you're less like bogged down by stuff, right? Like you're just flowing with the energy and you open yourself up and you just like embrace this new energy, this new flirtatious energy within yourself. And that is just attracts everybody to you. That's attracting a new person to you. That's attracting your current mate to you. Like that's really just the energy that you want to have. Just fun, flirty, lighthearted, and bring that into everything, especially your relationships. It's safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And that could be a big lesson for some of you, knowing that you are safe and that you are worthy of this. And anything that tells you differently is not the truth. It's that deception. Remember, we got that deception card about the second month of the year around February. That's when you're pushing. It's a time to push past any of these limiting beliefs. And if you've been hurt in the past, that does not mean you're going to be hurt in the future. You learned a lesson. You're out of that energy. You are vibrating at a new energy. You're seeing different reflections reflected back to you through your partners, through your love life. It's safe. It's safe. It's safe. Worth waiting for. So I do feel like some of you, this is going to be a bit of a journey, like maybe it takes a few months, maybe it takes a few months longer than that, like, but it's worth the wait, you know. It's, and some of you, this might not be the case, you know, but like, trust. If you're getting discouraged on any journey, the cards are really coming to reinforce that you're just meant to trust. Something is happening that's big for your love life. And look at the last card that came out. Wedding. This situation involves marriage. So this is a commitment. This is a marriage. This is just like a deep, 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 lifelong commitment that is transpiring in your love life this year. You're either planting the seeds for it, you're getting into that marriage. I mean, you got marriage and honeymoon. Like, so yeah, don't get discouraged because what you want is coming. Okay, so thank you so much for tuning in. Again, my name is Rachel from ReikiWithRachel.com. Please like and subscribe and share. It really helps the channel grow. And keep tuned in for more readings and good stuff. And all right, love you guys. Talk to you next time. Oops.